Me crazy on here. All right, let me shrink this a little bit. Let's get over to the YouTube side. Videos. All right, live. Oy vey. Let's get the picture changed. The picture changed. Where are you, mate? Let's get the picture changed. Oh, there you are. All right. I don't know who's around on a Friday. Let's see. I think that's okay. Yeah, there we go, mate. Let's go to the live side. All right, here we are. Boom. Anybody here? Yay. I got a few people here. Hello, everybody. Uber, Glitter Kelly, Michelle, 530, Velveteen, Miguel, hello. Yeah, I chose one. I answered you, Miguel. Hello, Vicky. Hello, Linda. What's up, Coach? How you doing? Happy Friday, everybody. Good Friday. Here, keeping low key. Been fasting all day, but I'll tell you guys. Hey, Charlotte. Nocturnal. Nice to see you in Golden State. I did stop last night. Went into the 7-Eleven. They did have all the splash shields up. I mean, what a zombie world we live in. Everybody's behind plastic and Guten Tag. How you doing, Cher? Same to you, Andrea. Much love to you, honey. Hope you're doing okay. Hey, Be Kind. How are you? Jay Money, nice to see you. Only going to be on about an hour. Just killing a little bit of time before I get ready for baking tonight. I'm going to be making a coconut cake. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to eating something too when I can. So I should be really good on all the beer tonight. Hello, girls. Karina and Buff and Janet. Nice to see you. Yes, thumbs up are appreciated. Very happy to see you guys in here. Hello, Joey D. Happy Good Friday to you. Just been hanging out today. A few things to talk about. Missy Jenn's starting to go nuts here on this lockdown. Now, you wouldn't think so because Jenn spends majority of her time at home, but it's I've got to keep her kind of tamped down, and she's just ready to blow. It's like the game Time Bomb. We're just tossing a little time bomb ball back and forth. Hello, Harvey. Hello, Sarah. Just picked up curbside grocery. Make sure you're safe, girls. Clean everything. How you doing, Vicky? Clean everything real good and sanitize. Cake night. Almost forgot. Good night from Ireland. Hope you're well. Okay, Emerald. I am doing okay. Thank you. Hey, Bad. How are you? Nice to see you, Harvey. Great chooch last night. How you doing, Paul David? Had a blast last night. But the danger level is rising out there on the streets, as you could tell. I mean, I don't know what it is. They've noticed in parts of San Francisco and other communities that as people pull back and are in lockdown, you have wild animals going into cities now, and you have people becoming wild animals. Hello, Amy. How you doing, Janet? Yeah, people becoming wild animals. And at the end of last night, I had that guy that was high on meth, high as hell. I mean, the guy's walking out in arguably one of the most busy intersections in the city of Santa Rosa, and he's just running from one side. It's a wonder the guy didn't get killed. Running up, banging on, banging on people's windows, on their cars, spraying and slobbering and screaming all over. And last night was the first time. Good for you, Karina. Thank you, Karina. That's good, girls. How you doing, Alpine? There's my girl. Been communicating with her today. Going to be baking tonight. I can't wait to get together with Alpine and Cheyenne and Spanky Ham. This time we're going to have a great time. We're going to cut loose. I don't have to worry about my friggin' keys. Right, Alpine? Yeah, the numbers double every day. So nice to see you, Shamaj, as usual. But last night I felt so I couldn't believe some of the cops weren't wearing masks last night. Okay, which was kind of weird. Some of them had them on. And some of them, yeah, the cops ending to your chooch last night with was cray cray, and it got a little intense out there last night. I'm not going to kid you. I feel like the as civilization kind of recedes, then the streets are just being ceded to whatever. And I feel, how you doing, Jay? Um, I feel like the risk level is pretty darn high. So I'm either Sonoma or Oakland will be on the radar tomorrow, which will probably see me starting in Berkeley. And I need to be careful if I'm around Berkeley. We got a huge homeless population that stays in the park, and Oakland. So where you're as high as they would probably get up and walk away. They might do that. They might end up walking away with tremendous internal injuries. This guy last night was worrisome. Every time I thought I cleared the area, there you go. Okay, thank you, Miguel. Yeah, that's why I do take it serious. I have my pepper spray. I don't care if you're on meth. I don't care if you're on codeine. I don't care if you're on jacked up on speedballs or whatever. A little bit of the old joy juice. How you doing, bully? A little bit of the joy juice will definitely throw a damper into your meth high. I'm telling you that. All right, but I don't want to spray anybody. But yet I have a right to be out there and walk the street. As you saw yesterday, I totally minded my own business. But I had at multiple points, I had people up in my face yesterday. People have become very, very territorial. Even a guy that's living with I don't know whom over at the California packing plant number one, the old the old shell of a building. I mean, he's got that place locked up like it's his home with chain link fences outside and tying them together and all that. You need to carry a cane. Yeah, she was a gangster. I need to nut somebody. Your gov said today we're getting hotel rooms around. You realize that? I think they've already done it for a lot, for a lot of people. Here's Missy. Are you gonna? Is that the male guy? Are you gonna smack me today? You're going crazy here. Hello, Sergeant Blackrock. I don't know. There's so many moving parts right now. I think between last night and today was the first time it really struck home with me that this thing is probably not going to end in April because now they're predicting our peak here at May into June, and I'm thinking to myself, holy smokes, I just got to get the hell out of Dodge. If that's going to be the case. Hey, Greg, they'll never be able to open the country without mass testing. So I'm just going down to that. Royal Mail here cannot cope. So I'm just coming to the realization that it's nothing for us, or is he still loading? I'm coming to the realization that, what do you think, Jen? Herd immunity will be the final thing in lieu of vaccines and things. That'll be it. So
we all gotta go out in the streets and
just inhale it.
Breathe it in, breathe it out.
There she is, the queen of scream. Looking sharp there, the Missy, huh? She see good spears, Rosie. You're gonna give her the COVID? Heck no, man. This chick, we're taking great precautions. Social distance. Jen's dream come true.
All the time.
You tell me it's like your dream come true, Rosie, social distancing from me. How you doing, Cheryl? Yeah, nothing. Okay, vaccine. Yeah, I mean it's going to be a while to vaccinate. So I've come to the conclusion that if they do open up Vegas again, I will be on my way, and I will be checking that out, and then I'll save later down the coast for later in spring and summer, I guess. So, is that our regular guy out
It's
there?
just the truck sitting. There's nobody
Oh,
there.
okay. He's probably just running
I
around
think
serving up
the
and down.
person has COVID-19.
COVID-19 out there. So,
They have
oh, I've got Sergeant Blackrock. I've got.
they have the cornholia.
I have one of the greatest, largest private collections of vintage and of audio and meaningful audio systems in California, and more up on the wall of amplitude up there. Okay, so got tons of stuff here. Send me to Sean Jack. Well, we've been social distancing a lot. You know, like I said, it's Missy Jenn. Finally, her ship came in after all of these years on the rancho. She's like, yeah. So I've been up in the front bedroom, and the problem up there is that it's really loud on the street. So at 6 a.m. in the morning, boom, 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 boom. You hear all the boom basses and the trunks going up and down. The people that are doing landscaping are hauling their rigs behind them, bouncing down, down the street. Nice to see you, Johnny West. Yeah, don't do what everyone how you doing, Tim S? Nice to see you. Don't do what everyone thinks you're going to do and freak out. Exactly. Well, some people are freaking out. This is the opposite of what America's used to: freedom of movement and things like that. Thank you, Karina. I'm trying to get that windows always overpowering the camera here with the backlighting. So I'm trying to. I'm gonna probably change stuff up to get a new setup here. Hi, Cupcake. Hope you're doing well, honey. Poor Cupcake ended up snapping her ankle. Compound. And I had a shiver through my spine when she said, Rosie, my bone was sticking out the side. Oh, God. You know, I'm thinking, whoa. Oh, yeah. So anyway, her ship has come in. But as you saw last night, the streets are getting mean. And I hadn't seen any cops till that last incident last night. And I guess somebody called that guy in on the cell phone because he was walking in, weaving in and out of traffic, going up and slamming his fingers on the side of windows like something out of Invasion of the Body Snatchers or The Walking Dead or something. So I'm glad he did okay in PT. Yeah, bully, but I had to switch it around because it's just it overwhelms the camera there. First, when I was starting to revolt, you're going to see a lot of warehouse workers. It's coming. Friend of mine sent me a little notification that I think in the 14th something coming up that the truckers are going to have some type of action. We don't know. I mean, I came to the conclusion last night that it's probably going to be in place a while. Okay, and we probably are. We're going to have some repercussions, but like I said, I don't talk about that. This is a fun channel, and I try to keep things lighthearted and fun over here. And you can go to the Murphy channel to find some of the more tough stuff. Yeah, it is, Jay Berlin. It is a mad, 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 mad world. Great movie. Okay. Great movie. Brought all the great comedians of all time together in one movie. Good movie. So anyway, I thought last night watching these people in the streets that the only thing that's going to be left out there is the Zulu warriors on the street that are just running around. A lot of them are out of their minds. You've seen a lot just since that 2 weeks I went out last time. The number of tents that have now been set up. I got a guy up on the corner here on, I don't know what that road is right there by the auto insurance place on the corner. Up there on Sebastopol Road across from Tacos El Favorito. And this guy's got umbrellas and things over top of his hooch there. So tons of people were living under Highway 101 now, Jen. There's a whole tent city growing under 101 up on Morgan Street there. So, it's going to be, you're going to have to be careful I'm gonna have to be careful going through the tunnel of doom and all those other places down there. Now, I'm not thinking end of the month. Okay, Cupcake, we got the same. Does your top do this? Yeah, Ethel Merman falls on her arse. I like the Mickey Rooney and Phil Silvers, or Mickey Rooney and Jonathan Winters. Phil Silvers was cool too in that movie. Yeah, we are essential. Trucking is definitely essential, but let's not abuse. Our truckers are gone all out here. Our grocery workers. I know in our community, a couple people are pulling positive now for working in some of the stores. Hey, Chris, how are you? I'm gonna grab a cup of coffee real quick, and don't forget, I'm baking a coconut cake. To start digging into that. Oh no, she's putting the gloves on, huh? Are we handling? Look at this, man. It's mail handling time. Look at that. Look at that protocol there. And then we have a little fun afterward with the gloves. Dr. Jenn.
I'm not using no
Oh, Rosie.
Lube either.
How you doing, Beryl?
Who's ready?
I don't know. T1A2. Who the hell are you, dickhead? See you later.
Jenn is ready for
Yeah, there it is.
examination.
Yeah,
Who wants to be the
love
first
giving
patient?
goofs like that to boot. How you doing, Bella Rose? Nice to see you. Went to all that work to create that channel just to be booted and put a message up that nobody will see you on
Who's ready
here.
for Nurse Jenn?
Yeah, who's ready for Nurse Jen? I love that. What's up, Sparky? Says, no tents where I live. We don't coddle bums. Well, it's different. It's different here. The city had everything all tamped down after the Joe Redondo Trail was cleared. They had hundreds of people on the trail. Remember that? JK NoCal did the video, got that all cleared. Then the COVID-19 came in, and boom, everybody's back. The city council, the Sonoma County Board of Supervisors told them to lay off, man. The governor said lay off. Don't bust any of these camps now. So it's going to be all over. Yeah, Jen's doing okay. If we didn't have truckers, it wouldn't be long. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Golden State coconut. Conservatives who make coconut. The coconuts, baby. That's it, Sean. Making them with the coconut. What kind of mail? We got a certain routine we follow for the mail. I don't know. We had a big jump of 16 people yesterday, so they're thinking May, June here, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm not going to be around, right? Getting out of Dodge. Missy Jenns can stay very low. We got enough here to survive for probably the balance of the year if we have to. Hello, Jen. I got your message. My deepest sympathies to you, honey, on the loss of your friend there. If it's junk, just junk it. Oh, Bill. Okay, the other one you can junk, yeah.
It's got your card in there.
Yeah, I'm not an AARP. They don't want me in AARP.
You don't want to? Why not?
They don't want me in
You're
that.
not an ARP?
Huh? I'm not an ARP, yeah.
You're not an ARP?
All right, let me get me coffee. I'll be right back.
Why don't you want to?
Hooray for Hollywood. Where did my cup? Oh, I love, for a month I've been in sweatpants. I love it. Huh? Oh, Rosie, so lovely. Yes. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. But look, I've definitely lost weight though. Huh? Definitely lost weight. Oop oopy doo. Oi, oi, oi. And our dryer's working. Yay! Washer dryer combo. Sorry, guys, I'm a little lightheaded. I haven't eaten today. Yeah, Missy Jenn is like, shut up. Shut up. All I get is bills, Jen. Bills, bills, bills. Bills, bills, bills. Bills, bills, bills. Wow. All I get is bills. All right, guys, on with the show. On with the show. Anyway, I had a dream last night. Now, it's probably because I had ice cream. Jen will tell you. How often do I have ice cream?
Twice a year.
Twice a year, if that. It's not really big on my screen. So when I do eat ice cream, I'm liable to have like weird dreams at night. And I've been thinking a lot about baking and cooking later because there's nothing else really to do except risking my life out chooching, right? Giving everybody a thrill like, oh, today could be the day. Dun, 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 dun. Rosie might get her ass kicked. I hear you. I get some of it. But I had a weird dream. I've been thinking about Food Network stars, and I've been thinking about last night. I had a dream. I was cooking with, the other day I said, wouldn't it be funny? I'm going to go up to Long Island. I'm going to hang out at, see if Ina, Garton, and Jeffrey will let me just park the van on their property. And we can social distance baking and cooking. How you doing, poet? How you doing? I need you to stream. There you go, Sean. How you doing? Nice to see you. Hey, Peachy Pie. Yeah, I've got to profess something to show. Thank you, Almighty. Isn't that weird though? Because Jeffrey's such a cute little teddy bear kind of guy, and Ina is like you're with your mom, Yeah, butter pecan is hallucinogenic. You stream for 24 hours and profess repeatedly, I am the show. Best ice cream is Baskin Robbins baseball nut. Does Missy Jenn miss her milkshake? She never really had them too often. Yes, Carrie, thank you. Neither Missy Jenn nor I are big ice cream eaters, but Missy Jenn, make sure she's clear. Chocolate, oh my God, German chocolate German. Oh man. I mean, I'll be like, just be in bed and I look, what's this brown stain on the bed? Did you yourself? Well, her mouth would be full of chocolate. What brown stain? She'd have chocolate all over. She'd have chocolate all over the sheets. I'd be like, what the fuck? She'll have like candy bars under the bed. No, it's not the oat cream. It's just a love. It's just a love for chocolate, and just the yeah. Don't mention WW2. I have to laugh at. That's her. She loves chocolate. So we went shopping 2 weeks ago. We laid in whatever we could think of that we're good for like a month, right? And or more if we had to. We could be a year in survival mode here. And I bought these big cases of like M&Ms with peanuts and Hershey's chocolate bars and stored them away. And the other day I'm like, God, what happened to what what happened to what happened to chocolate? She's like, more chocolate. You know? The incriminating fingers with the with the chocolate on it. I'm like, oh, never mind. You know, as long as you're having a good time. Hello, lovable. Nice to see you. Yeah, that's right, Bean Sprout. You need a lot of. You need some comfort food. I don't know what my. I don't really have a comfort food. You got a ham for Easter. That's good. I guess we'll just have. I don't know what we're gonna have here. I'll maybe make. I'll make something. I mean, I've got 10-pound thing of American cheese sliced. I could probably make some nice cheese sandwiches for Easter. How you doing, Tess? Nice to see you, honey. Uh, Good to see you. Hope that you're doing. Hope that you're doing okay. Yeah, you can cook a beautiful Easter meal. I don't know what the heck. I don't have anything in particular. It's all low key. Hello, hello, Alexander. Thank you for your kindness last night. Hey, Pocket Chains, just made a nice sourdough roll salami sandwich. I must admit your conversation is magnetic, very fun. We come here for laughs, okay, and good time. We have the Rosie Murph. Once in a while I'm serious on here if there's something I feel like you should know. But otherwise I use the Rosie Murphy channel for more of, uh, but for more of the economics and stuff. But I like to go to a place to laugh. We know. Hey, Anna, how you doing? Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that, Anna. My hands are looking pretty. That's amazing. They've certainly recovered from the trials and tribulations of rebuilding Elisa Marie, so I'm very happy about that. Uh, Jen should hide eggs and make you find them. Yeah, we should. I don't know, but it's not going to be a normal Easter. For sure. But we come here to laugh. I'm here to make sure that when I'm gone live, for the most part, unless it's a pre-recorded video or a Q&A, that we're doing fun stuff on here. Whether we're out chooching, whether we're just joking around or doing a space girl on the other channel or just doing a cowgirl, that we're having a good time and having laughs. We know. How you doing, Craig? Nice to see you. We know what's going on in the world. Right? We know that things are tough out there. We know the challenges that lay ahead. But one of the things that's always gotten us through is a sense of humor. And if nothing else, the history of tough times in the United States, I don't know about worldwide, I would imagine it's probably the same. But in this country, when times are tough, people want to have a laugh. They want to have entertainment. They want to escape Fox News alert thing. They want to escape the CNN versus Fox fighting. They want to have a good time. And I'm going to uphold that to as great an extent as possible. Lent is almost over and beef is looking good. Yes, it is. Love you, Anna. So I'm been fasting today, which is fine. Ash Wednesday and Good Friday, so I'm happy to do that. It kind of makes me feel pretty good. So I'll be having something this evening before I'm baking. That'll probably start at 8 or 8:30 tonight over on the Rosie McNamara channel, and I hope I'll see you over there. Somebody said the humor's made of tragedy plus time, so it's a laugh. Exactly. Yeah, we still got some fish. I got stuff that I can eat. I've got, the banquet fried chicken. We can put something. I'm not worried. I've got rice. There's plenty to eat around here, shrimp and all that. So we'll do fine. We'll have something special. But Easter, yeah, the Brits are a tough bunch too. Hi, Dixie. But Easter is a bird of a different feather. I like that. In the past, I've dyed Easter eggs with the boss and Janet and Bobby, and then we've done. We usually get together sometime over the holiday, and I know a lot of people. Their Passovers their Seder dinners were One or two people, that was it. And Easter's typically a time of grandkids, kids, people getting together. And it's kind of the unofficial kickoff of summer, right, which I really like. Am I religious? I would say I'm a believer. I would say as much as possible, I try to stop and think before I'm going to do something. I've got my flaws and my weaknesses, but my God is a forgiving and understanding God. So that's my takeaway from that. But where I have a chance to do something, I try to do that. You ever watch me? I watch Mr. Carlson's Lab all the time. Okay, and I also watch Shango 066. Okay, there's some I've been watching for years. Could you make a great? I did, Vicky. I made fried rice. I might make shrimp fried rice for Missy, Jenn, and I tomorrow night with brown sugar, soy sauce, little bit of ginger powder, little hint of cayenne, cold rice. That's the key. And it turned out great, and it is delicious. That trick is a quarter of a cup of brown sugar. Makes all the difference in the world. Yeah, I was sorry to hear that, Jen. I got that. I got that. Bobby is alone and he should stay alone. Okay? Bobby and I check in and Missy Jen every single day. Often ask Bobby if I can pick anything up for him, but Bobby. Good luck with that. Okay? Yeah, be kind. So I was very sorry to hear Jen shared that on a comment with me. There's a lot of stress. For sure, there's a lot of job stress now. There's a lot of medical stress. People that are getting routine medical, I don't want to say cancer's routine, but people that are undergoing routine therapies for treatments and things, their world's been turned upside down too. The whole medical world is on its ear. So, boys and girls just want to have fun. That's right. We're gonna have fun. There's no law that says we cannot have fun. Yeah, I got to do the best thing for Bobby. I don't want Bobby out traveling around. Bobby thinks he's invincible. He's at the highest risk profile. Smoker, yes, he still smokes. Right, been through been through a few surgeries. Hip, broke his upper femur bone and went through all that. And he's 70, 70 years old. So Bobby should absolutely positively stay put. He is safe. Now he's probably gone out of his mind. Yeah, there he goes, Sean. He's probably gone out of his mind because the sports on TV are non-existent. And how many times can you watch the 1953 World Series Game 7? Well, I've watched it twice, though. So far here. And they've got this cocked up thing for baseball season to have all of the games in Arizona. It's the most goofed up thing I've ever heard of. Sometimes teams will play 3 times on a day. I don't know how. Yeah, how you doing, Brandon? Nice to see you. Yeah, Andrew says I only stress when all our phones and TVs go off on emergency buzzing. There's a lot going on. Yeah, Sean is back now. Everybody can relax. China did make separate hospital way back in late January on one of our hangouts, early February. About a week before, I thought I better ring the alarm about this ain't good, because my friends in Hong Kong were sending me alerts. Rosie, they're doing something here I've not seen since I've lived in Hong Kong. They're stripping the shelves. People are panicking, and sure enough. Now, Hong Kong is currently a basket case of COVID-19, but they stripped the shelves. At that same time, how many of us remember that image in Iran, the satellite image of all the mass graves that were being dug there? That was a very chilling image. And then we see off of the Bronx at that island that they're burying, massive numbers of bodies up there. And it's not just, hey JJ, it's not just the people that are dying in hospital. There's people that are dying at home. Okay, that haven't even been counted in those numbers. So when lockdown ends, let's face it, guys, unless it's a miracle or the heat just kills it, those numbers just start to go up again. So I don't know what it's going to be. Hey, Sean, that first image, I believe, was in very early February, and that caught my attention. And then no more a week later, I was following events. I read the South China Morning Post every day, which is the Hong Kong-based English language newspaper. It's a good one. And I was looking at that, and I'm like, holy smokes. And my friends are like, they're emptying the stores. And I came on the 16th, and I did that video, February 16th, telling people, stock up. If this thing gets into New York, you'll see the shelves wiped out, the groceries, and it did. Suggest me something to listen to. What music do you like? I am very eclectic, from Mozart's Requiem Mass to John Prine, who we lost unfortunately, Paradise, and some of his great songs, Meatloaf, AC/DC, Blue Oyster Cult, Foreigner, Bachman Turner Overdrive, Three Dog Night, Rolling Stones, Bowie, David Bowie. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. Pink, Katy Perry, Carrie Underwood, you know, whoever the country stuff. Love all of that, just everywhere. Ended up postponing. Okay, well, it's probably smart. And Jordan, news executives were, yeah, it's tough. Do you believe that Trump just deducted costs? What the, I don't know, Brandon. I don't know how that plays out, because I'm quite sure the 1918 pandemic started in Kansas here and killed 50 million people worldwide. 750,000 in the U.S. I don't remember anybody ever sending us a bill for that pandemic. You know, but there's something a little deeper under the surface that has to do with structural economic weakness that was just touched off by this. There's deeper issues under there than pandemics. So, but this is for fun times. We have a house down the road blasting out Beatles songs. Harvey, you just seem to be glued to that guy. You know, I don't know. You're gonna have to break your addiction. I did a Walmart grocery pickup today, but their parking lot was packed. The highway looked like it would never stay up. Well, I'm worried about the food banks are getting hit hard. That's what I'm concerned about. Down in, what was it, San Antonio, they filled up a whole parking lot just waiting. There was miles down the road of people sitting in cars. But even when they ran out, the people were pretty cool. They just went on their way. So you can see the food chain is getting depleted pretty rapidly here. So I found a female band called Fanny, maybe the best girl rock band. It was cool. They don't eat bats in China. They eat bats in Palau in Indonesia. Okay, they don't eat bats in China. Playing George Harrison songs. If you go back and research that story, you'll see every photo and everything was taken on the island of Palau, where that is the tradition down there of eating bats in Palau. I lean more towards the professor of Harvard, the biochemical professor, guilty of treason, of sharing, very diabolical biological weaponry. I lean more towards that. I was thinking all my relatives lived through the Spanish, but no one ever. Yeah, they didn't talk about it. The news media didn't mention a thing about it. They were under strict censorship, as I said in a video, because of Wilson and the Sedition Act. You couldn't publish anything that could hurt the war effort. So amazingly, the President of the United States, with 750,000 Americans dead, never mentioned it in a speech, never mentioned it. The only thing his wife did was send roses to some servicemen that died in the hospitals here in the U.S. and stuff. Um, yeah, I can't see Disney World opening, and we're gonna have to do baby steps and allow annuals that are 50 plus. Um, hey Jackie, how you doing, Jackie? How you doing, sweetie? Yeah, our truckers are they're always what keeps us alive, Johnny West. Our truckers, our farmers. Smithfield, there's packing plants being closed down now because of infection. Chicken processing plants. Smithfield, which is one of the largest producers, if not the largest producers of pork products in America, has closed one of their major plants. You know, people say, "Yeah, I need a job," and even though the vice president said, "Get to work, that's your job," a lot of people don't want to risk death to make a buck, and I'm not sure that I can blame them. It's Amazon doing some BS that firing people for not maintaining social distancing, but yet make sure you hit your quota of pulls, picks and pulls. Uber Goober had a wonderful surprise. My sis came by and put all of my patio. Oh, isn't that great? Awesome. I'm so happy to hear that. What a great sister. Uber Goober's sister came and put all of the patio furniture out so that Uber Goober could go outside and sit. And then she gave her a virtual hug. That's the story of the day. I like that. That's great. Jen's giving a thumbs up. Did you check? I did check out the moon. Yeah, I did check out the moon a few days ago. Uh, quit road. Well, people will make another run on it as it hits closer to home. Any news on? As Craig said, I asked Missy Jenn about. She follows a lot of farm channels, and she said they're still rolling along. Um, Nebraska, of course, or Kansas is the big flashpoint now because the Kansas governor wanted to ban Easter services in the legislature, a rare override of a governor's order. And now they've taken that for an emergency hearing before the Supreme Court to see what power holds sway on that. And the cases in Kansas are rising rapidly, by the way. So what did Whiskey OG? Why? I'm not sure, Jen. I don't know. I got the message and I got your wonderful message and I unblocked him today. I don't know who blocked him. I can't know when I'm on Streamlabs. I'm at the mercy of the moderators to run the chat. If you're on Streamlab, you can't put people on timeout. You can't remove people from the chat. It's like a steel wall between you and the chat. I don't know if somebody has a bone to pick with Whiskey OG, which I can't in a million years imagine why. But I did take care of that first thing this morning when I got up. You have a phone visit. Farmers are dumping milk. My cousin church sit out in the parking lot far away from each other and have. That's good. That's good. We went by. Okay, be kind. We went by last night on my church. We peeked into St. Rose Church, and they were getting ready to set up and broadcast on YouTube their Holy Thursday church service. We saw that through the window that was going on. So